Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
No order change.
1, 2, 3, 12.
Good Lord, what are we
15,
doing?
25 on it up.
Miss Fanbro. Ma'am. No order change? Like I can go in numerical order today?
So missing 3 already.
That's so weird. I don't know that we can do this. Can we go in order? Or am I allowed to do that?
You can go anywhere you want to.
Yeah. You sound like my wife. She tells me where to go.
Oh, amen to that.
She
I go
means
anywhere I want to. I mean,
I'm so glad my wife doesn't watch these. Y'all don't think I don't talk crap at home. Only known 50 years. We only known each other since preschool. That's horrifying.
yeah, wait, because your dog's not on yet.
Okay, so we're going here.
Stepping on the red X.
That's fine.
All right, is this Mr. Fair?
Yes, sir, Mr. Vann. How you doing today, sir?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, I'm kind of confused a little bit because I've been locked up since January 16th.
On another charge?
Yes, sir. They got me fleeing, looting, high speed, reckless on a bicycle. Excuse me.
Well, you're a heck of a bicyclist, aren't you?
I know it. That's what you know what, Mr. Vann, I don't understand. Maybe for a good thing or a good cause. I'm not sure.
Well, the fleeing and eluding statute doesn't require high speed. It's just an
Yes, sir. And
aggravator.
that's what my lawyer was puzzling me. And Judge Stevens says, I don't think there's a statute for that. I just think that Bay County should put another no charge
There's
on
a
me.
statute for fleeing and eluding bicycle,
Yeah.
but regardless,
Yes,
can you make that bond?
No, sir, I've been in here, and it's 10 days, I've been serving them.
Well, no,
I've been here
you
almost-
haven't served on this, but
Yes,
since
sir.
you're still gonna be in jail, right? You're not getting, I mean, this
Sir,
isn't keeping you in jail, is it?
April 22nd. I
Oh,
go to
then
court.
you'll be long gone.
Okay,
So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and sentence you per capias on this case to serve 10 days in the Bay County Jail with credit for 300 with zero, but you can purge
Yes,
out
sir.
a compact for $350, but there's no reason for you to do that if you're gonna be in until the 22nd.
yes, sir, so I'm good, thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank Bay County, they put me on a YouTube channel, they put me on a YouTube channel without my consent, kicking out the back of Herbert's car. And I get a lot of dirty looks in town when I try to get a job, Mr. Vann, and I've been trying to talk to
I
Tommy
promise
Ford
you-
about this.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
As somebody that might be on YouTube also, I promise you, nobody looks at you any different because of that, because not that many people watch it.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I've been told, but I don't, you get
Yes,
it.
sir.
Nobody,
Yes, sir. Thank
nobody's
you.
like to see you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Vann.
Step to your right and sign where the
Let's say
green light.
yell at you. They're gonna watch you on YouTube.
State your name.
Boys, before the court started driving under the influence, it's gonna charge now
Yes.
for winner. Mr. Taylor was leading the pack at 184. His boys has set the new bar as a 256. Right now. That's gonna be it. There's no way I could have that tomorrow. All right, Ms. Boys, I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. That's true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, upon you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
Nothing, sir.
How you feeling, Ms. Boys? You okay?
Yeah, it's my anxiety's really bad right now.
Anxiety's bad. My head would be killing me. Deputy, criminal history?
No history, sir.
Ma'am, you're lucky to be alive, quite frankly. I mean,
I don't think he wants to.
no, nobody's gonna be done. All right, ma'am. You live here in Bay County?
Yes, sir.
How long you live here?
My life.
All right, I'm gonna release you on what's called pre-trial release. You and I need to have a discussion tomorrow in arraignments, because we need to get you find you a solution that doesn't involve getting blackout drunk and getting behind the wheel of the car. Pre-trial release, you need to report to the pre-trial release office after tomorrow. Your court date is April the 5th at 8:30. Good luck, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Step to your right.
No alcohol. Don't drink while you're on. Let me check. Make sure.
State your name, ma'am.
Swab, you're fully court on a fugitive from justice warrant out of the state of Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, here's the problem. Missouri's got a $2,500 bond on the warrant. But you can't post that here. You got to post it in Missouri. Have y'all contacted Missouri?
I have, sir. I'm her mother.
Uh-huh. Sans it, become,
I talked Florida attorney this morning, and I talked to bondsman, went to A1 on the way here. But the Missouri ones aren't licensed here. I mean, yeah, and they can't do it. I brought $2,500, I was told by the warrant office, but that's what they told me, that I had to give her the bond out. But what we found out was in the system, the left arm didn't know what the right arm was doing. May 19th of last year, she's been here, a Florida resident for 10 months. She has,
You got gave permission,
and what?
you got permission to bring.
Oh, yeah. Tammy, I have her name as supervisor. I've been visiting with her and Miss, what's her name? Peggy Thompson. That's Bree's, probation officer here. For probation, we changed people, place, and things. And we brought her here and had things here.
We brought her to rehab.
Rehab.
to get her away from the
Yeah.
circumstances.
She couldn't walk when I brought her here.
Down in a van.
And she has done extraordinary. Had we known or had an awareness, we would have found a solution for the warrant before this would have happened. However, what I learned yesterday was May 19th was when the supervisor signed off on her papers.
Mhm.
I also learned that May 19th was when Christian County they filed the warrant. It was executed in July. Well, she was a resident of Florida, so we had no awareness.
Okay.
Fast forward on case.net, Judge Carrier, who is presiding Missouri over this, it says on case.net at the end of May that he rescinded a warrant. And we're just a little confused. I just don't want her hard work. She's involved in her church, she's paying her own bills, she lives in the Oxford house. She has multiple layers of accountability in place, and she's been very successful since she moved here. And then this came up. We were at the jailhouse yesterday by direction of her probation officer here to register in the Florida system. We thought it was a 10-minute visit.
Uh-huh.
And then we go to probation, and I take her to work. They took her in custody because this warrant came up. And it was very shocking.
Ms. Fambro,
Yes,
in the past, we haven't accepted out-of-state warrants, or has that changed?
no, sir.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of. So we've got a $2,500 bond, which is more than makeable. But in theory, we're supposed to hold her from Missouri to come get her? Right, I know. You don't have to answer that.
I'm not.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. You're fine. You're fine. Have y'all talked to anybody in Missouri?
I hired an attorney.
And
this
what'd they
morning.
tell you?
He told me that as soon as we're all done here, I could bail her out if they had a bond. Nothing can be done until we see the judge here.
Well, yeah.
And
Well,
that,
here, let me give you a suggestion for that.
Talk to me.
Contact the bondsman in Missouri and have them call the bondsman that you talked to here, what they call an interstate bond. That means it can be paid here, but the bondsman in Missouri is gonna be responsible for her.
Does that make sense? Because a Florida bondsman isn't going to be good on a Missouri bond. So a Missouri bondsman can work through a Florida bondsman. You pay the money here. The Missouri bondsman would then sign off on the bond in Missouri.
We thought we were supposed to.
Yeah, you're not, but you're not going to be able to do that because we can't take the money.
See, that's what it said.
Yeah. If
Have
you,
somebody go down and post the bond in Missouri.
she's got to be present. It's a chicken or egg. She needs to be physically present when you surrender her in Missouri.
My
but
wife,
then I was gonna take her, so
my
I'm gonna have to go down to
my
change.
wife
Yeah, but-
was instructed to write a letter to the judge, which she
Mhm.
did.
I did.
Mhm.
And they said that they were going to read that and possibly, because it seems like a big mix up, because we got permission before we brought.
No, I understand all that. I understand everything, but what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get we're trying to get her out of our jail
Yeah.
legally
Right.
with a insurance for Missouri.
So the best thing you're saying is for us to contact the Missouri bond.
We're gonna bring her, long story short.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring her back tomorrow on my docket. I'm gonna see her again tomorrow, okay? So that way she doesn't get lost in the system. Okay, that gives you time to call the attorney in Missouri who can talk to a bondsman in Missouri. And what she's talking about is an interstate bond where where a Missouri bondsman contacts a Florida bondsman. You're gonna pay the money to the Florida bondsman here, but the Missouri bondsman then signs off. And here's what we want. We want Missouri to say, we're satisfied, you can release her. We've got assurances that she'll show up in Missouri. Okay, does that make sense?
And he said he would file the attorney.
And you can get this done before tomorrow. I'm just bringing her back tomorrow, putting her on my docket so we don't lose her for tracking purposes. Waiting for extradition, which we don't want.
No.
So you're doing a stay, essentially, you're just kind of doing a stay, waiting for this.
She's gonna be buying you 24 hours to do the things that need to be done.
Well, I'm buying you as much time as I can. But you come back tomorrow and hopefully she's gone. Hopefully she gets out tonight.
Wander out today.
Yeah, hopefully she gets out tonight. Best case scenario, you make 2 phone calls, you go to A1 bonding here or whoever you want to use here.
I'm gonna pass by.
Right, and then she's out.
Okay, got it.
Okay? Worst case scenario, I'll see y'all again tomorrow.
Hang in there,
She doesn't
Brady.
belong there.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just saying, that's worst case scenario is we come back at this tomorrow and we try to find another way.
What time do you want me here?
No,
Okay.
she's gonna have her up in next summer.
Yeah,
Take care of
All
it.
right.
yeah, that's worst case scenario. I'll see y'all again tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Worst case scenario.
It's at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, tomorrow's at 10:30 if she's still there, but
Yeah, we'll be on it as soon as we walk over.
Can we leave now and start working? on
yeah,
it?
go, yeah, absolutely.
Hang in there, babe, I got you. Hang in there.
Step to your right.
Y'all don't have to stay for the
Yeah,
show.
you come back tomorrow. Here, hold to the right. State your name, ma'am.
Is this Ms. Bays?
Yep.
Ms. Bays, you're fully court charged of cruelty toward a child and cruelty toward a child. Do you understand those charges?
Yes.
Understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Based on the application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
Just 3 DWLSRs, 1 in 20, 2 in 21.
All right, on the child abuse bonds, 50,000. Child abuse is 50,000. No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victims. Court date is May 16th at 9 o'clock. Good luck now.
Step to your right to the T.
Mr. Braga?
Yes, how you doing? How about you?
Before the court order driving under the influence, you understand that charge?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm a driver today, I feel very sick. I drink one bottle to fight a ball.
Okay, hold on.
Don't talk
the
about
facts of your
it.
case. Yeah. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to appoint a public defender to represent you, so you have an attorney now. He's going to insist that you not talk about the facts of your case.
Please don't talk about it.
Floyd, that was very nice of you. Floyd's been caffeinated today. You got coffee today, Floyd?
Sir,
Do you have your coffee today? All right. Deputy, criminal history, Mr. Braga?
DUI in 20, and that's it.
Bond set at 5,000, no alcohol. Court date's tomorrow morning at 8:30.
All right, step to your right, sir. Step over to your right. Next,
Polite?
for the next, state your name.
Good evening, sir, my name is Jordan Dawg.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dobbs. My name is Judge Shane Vann. How you doing?
It's good, it's always a blessing to be alive, sir.
Isn't it though? Another
Yes,
day
sir.
above ground. That's all we can ask for, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dobbs, you're before the court charged with resisting officer with violence, possession of oxycodone, possession of psilocybin mushrooms, shrooms, as they like to say in the parlance, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Obstruction of justice without violence, ×2, and disturbing the peace. You understand those charges, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on the application you filled out, you do not qualify for the service of the public defender's office, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Deputy, criminal history, Mr. Dobbs?
Out of Georgia. 24, possession of a gun or knife during a felony, controlled substance, tamper with evidence. 23, same two with the possession of marijuana.
Bond set 10,000 on the resisting with, 5,000 on oxycodone, 5,000 on the shrooms, 2,500 on each of the resistings, and 1,000 on the disturbing the peace. Your court date is going to be May 16th at 9 o'clock with random UAs. Good luck, sir.
He can hear you. He want to ask you a question.
I do want to say, sir, I just recently enrolled in school and I'm working at the Marriott right now, sir. And I was just asking if you would please, I was just came down there and enjoyed my trip. I was just asking if you would please be lenient enough to give me an OR bond on one of those because they confiscated my money that I had.
All right, I will release you on your own recognizance on the disturbing the peace. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
All right, step to your right to the T. Next. For the next, state your name.
Andrew James Wood.
Mr. Wood, you're fully court charged with possession of tramadol, possession less than 20 grams of marijuana, and possession of paraphernalia. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir. Not really. I'm confused about the criminal charge, but I mean, I'm not wetting my vehicle I was driving.
Well, that's better than not your pants that you were wearing. Heard that one.
Or not your suit that you were wearing.
All right. Yeah, they found 2 tablets and allegedly a gram of cannabis. That's the allegation. Plus,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
I smoke cannabis. I mean,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
Let's try not to admit to anything else, okay? Come over here.
I'm just an honest man. Try to be.
Did he say what I think he said? That's odd. Okay. All right, Mr. Wood. You make too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change so you can reapply later, okay?
Yes, sir. I don't even have a job.
Well, you told somebody you make 1,100 a week.
No, average.
You turn the impressor?
No, sir. I don't make $1,100 a week.
That's
I ain't
happening.
even really.
Okay, so you don't make any money?
No, I clean condos like every now and then. That's actually where I was pulling into when they pulled me over.
Well, fill out an affidavit how much you currently make. And that way we can determine if you qualify, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Deputy Criminal History, Mr. Wood.
BOP 2223, controlled substance in 21, grand theft locally in 22, meth in 21, and some juveniles in 15.
All right, on the tramadol, 5,000, the pot's 1,500, the paraphernalia is 1,000. I'm kind of treating it all as one package deal so we can get you one number, okay? $7,500, $750 with the bondsman. Your court date's gonna be May 6th with random UAs. Any questions?
Yes. No, sir.
All right,
All right,
step
good
to your
luck.
right, to the T. Next, step on the X, sir. State your name.
Still logged in. Still logged in.
Mr. Stovall, you're for the court charged introduction of contraband into a detention facility, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and resisting officer without violence. Do you understand the charges?
No, sir, I do not, sir. I was stopped on the guys that told me that I had a warrant. There was no warrant for me ever, period. These
Why don't you wait and talk to
placed
your
on me-
lawyer about it?
Man, huh?
Why don't you
He
wait?
said, wait
until
and
you
talk
have
to
a-
your lawyer about that.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get out of jail now, man. These are bogus charges. These charges were placed on me while I was in a holding cell for 12 hours here that was not on me when I was arrested on body cam and no other cam. There was no
Okay,
drugs pulled
defense,
off
and you
me at
might
all.
say something today that'll ruin it.
I'm gonna say this, sir, and not be rude, I'm gonna say the same thing I'm saying now that I'm gonna say then. I have done nothing. There was a warrant placed on me for no reason. I was the wrong person. I was not the person they was looking for. They thought I was someone else, and I'm not.
Okay.
And they ran down on me about a warrant that I do not have. This is a false arrest, man. People reports in the street. This ain't me. They looking for somebody totally different in that same area. This ain't me.
All right.
Ain't none of this mine. Except for
Okay.
resisting arrest.
Well, stop talking.
Okay, I'm done.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Deputy Criminal History.
Missouri 22, tampering with the motor vehicle. Locally 21. Controlled substance, paraphernalia. We're receiving a stolen credit card, trespass, false info. 20 meth, controlled substance, paraphernalia, DWLSR. Locally, it goes back to 98.
All right, man. Introduction of contraband's 10,000. Methamphetamine's 5,000. Paraphernalia is 1,000. Resisting's 2,500. Random UAs. Court date's going to be May 20th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, Mr. Stovall.
All right, step to your right to the T. When the green light come, hold on, come back over. When the green light come on, sign for your copy of it right there. Fred X, sir. State your name. Your name?
Oh, Lonnie Peterson.
Yep, step up on the X.
Mr. Peterson, you're for the court, charged with possession of methamphetamine and misuse of 911. Do you understand the charges?
Oh, yes, sir, I am.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advice of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Oh, yes, sir, I have.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
Oh, no, sir.
Deputy Criminal History, Mr. Peterson.
Sir?
Somewhere else in Florida, 22 meth, Possession of meth, smuggling, contraband, DUI. 20 CCW, FTA, 19 battery, criminal mischief, 18 felony bat. Goes back to 14 somewhere else with FTA.
You sound so nit. Somewhere else in Florida.
It is.
Like the definition.
Ha.
Sorry,
Right there.
I am trying to start a new life, but, yeah,
But you're still in Florida.
yes, sir, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm getting out.
Are you?
I got it. I mean, I know what I need to do. I was just going somewhere to.
Don't
with
help
a
'em.
friend of mine.
Don't help them today.
Eh,
Don't talk about
No, I
your
was
case.
going to get it. I was going to get up with a friend.
He's encouraging you not to talk about any fact of your case, okay?
Well,
All right,
really,
buddy.
I'm not an addict, you know. Almost, I ain't gonna say I'm, you know, I'm not a person addict. But I ain't gonna talk down on no one. No one's better than the other. But you know, I just, it is what it is.
All right. On the possession of methamphetamine, bond is set at 5,000. On the misuse of 911, 1,000. Your court date's gonna be May the 20th at 9 o'clock. Submit the random UAs directed by the court. If you're not an addict, we'll know, won't we?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Step to your right to the T. State your name.
Ms. Bailey, before the court charged domestic violence, battery by strangulation, cruelty toward a child, domestic violence, battery, cruelty toward a child with aggravated child abuse, domestic battery, cruelty toward a child, domestic violence, battery. You understand the charges?
Yes.
I think you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. Based on your applications, you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office, and I'm going to go ahead and the public defender represents you. Any question about that?
No question.
Deputy.
Just a DUI and 21 in Georgia.
Bond set at 15,000 on the domestic violence battery by strangulation, 15,000 on the cruelty to child, 2,500 on the domestic violence battery, 15,000 on the cruelty towards child, 2,500 on the domestic violence battery, 15,000 on the cruelty to child, 2,500 on the domestic violence battery.
No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victims. No alcohol while you're on release.
What day, sir?
It's going to be May 20th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. Step to your right, ma'am. Red X, ma'am. Face the TV. State your name.
Ma'am, before the court charged aggravated assault and cruelty toward child. Do you understand the charges?
I do.
I'm seeing you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Got a copy of your paperwork?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. Based on your application, you didn't complete the application, so we can determine if you qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Any question about these options?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
13, there's a battery and an aggravated assault.
Bond set at 10,000 aggravated assault, 15,000 on the child abuse, Court date's gonna be April the 25th at 9 o'clock. No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party with any of the victims.
Step to your right to the T. Red X. Red X. State your name.
Juliet,
Ma'am, you're before the court on a violation of probation for what was originally leaving the scene of an accident involving death. You understand that, ma'am?
I understand.
Been held without bond. Your court date's gonna be May 15th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
4 days till what? I didn't understand.
Your court date's May 15th.
I have a court date on the 9th. For
For your new
the same charge.
Not for the same charge.
Okay. Judge. I've seen you before, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has trying to set me up for major failure. I wasn't even there.
Okay, well. We'll
Can
sort
we
all
do
that out
it
later. We're gonna sort all that out later. Right now, the problem is you're on probation for leaving the scene of an accident involving death.
Yes, I've done that time. All I do is I use the money.
You're still on probation for it. You're still supposed to do that time.
Okay, well. He has my debit card, my phone, everything that I was going to pay you with. And then he did this. He stole my debit card, stole my phone, and he called. I think he even beat himself up because I didn't do it. It's just I wasn't even there.
Okay, well, again, we'll sort all that out later.
Just have bond
I gave you a
on
bond.
I have a bond on another charge of the same
Right.
thing.
Yeah, you got a bond on the other charge.
Yeah, can I have one on this
No.
one? Thank you, sir.
Red X. Face the TV, state your name.
Sir, you're before the court on a false ID to a law enforcement agency. Do you understand that charge?
I don't understand if it's a misdemeanor or what.
It's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
It's basically after resisting.
I
Fancy
also wanted to-
resisting.
Sir, I also wanted to tell you this social security number on here that they're putting on here is not. I told them my correct social security number. You put the wrong thing on here though.
Okay, well, I mean, here's the bigger problem for you. They got a warrant for you from out of state, right?
Oh yeah, they're not coming to get me.
Okay, good.
I've already been arrested 3 times on it, sir.
I'd get it cleared up, so I wouldn't keep getting arrested on it.
I can't. They get the first time they arrested me, they gave my identification away to some girl, which is I thought was illegal to give somebody's identification away. If it's not their family member, you're giving it to.
So
They gave my whole wallet and everything away.
Are you not on parole violation?
Yes, I'm on parole violation. That's what I'm saying. I can't even get back
But
to
Arkansas-
Arkansas. Cut.
Arkansas not
I
gonna come
can't
get
get
you?
back. No, sir, they will not because I've already been arrested twice
Good.
in Mobile. Mobile's held me 21 days 2 times, and then Baldwin County held me one time for 7 days, and they didn't come any of the times. They didn't even respond to them.
All right, well, I'm gonna set a monetary bond of $1,000 on your new charge. Your court date's April 5th at 8:30.
All right, yes, sir.
Step to your right to the T. Red X, sir. State your name.
Christopher Griggs.
Mr. Griggs, before the court for trespass at the Gold Nugget. You understand that, sir?
Yeah.
We had a run. There was a run of things at the Gold Nugget last night. Horrible. They were kicking people out left and right. What was going on? Were y'all not tipping? Come on, man. You got to tip. All right, bro. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Got a copy of your paperwork? Were you advised of your rights today? Were you advised of your rights today and given a copy of your paperwork?
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that? Deputy, criminal history?
You have Ohio and Tennessee, but nothing since 17, and that was a criminal mischief and domestic with a DUI in 16.
What brings you down here from Murfreesboro?
Just to come see my mama. She retired and bought a home here, and I'm just coming down here to try to look out for her for about a week.
Well, why the hell are you at the Nugget?
I'm tired of being in the house and looking at the walls. I want to get out and
yeah, the walls are better looking than what's at the Nugget, though. Come on, man. Golly Moses. Yeah, she is not in school, man. She's not trying to stay in school. I don't know what she told you, but she is not up there dancing for tuition. Okay, bro. You gonna be in court Friday?
Yeah.
You know all the guys on the back row were boyfriends, right? It's all starting to make sense now, isn't it? All right. I'm going to release you on your unrecognizance. Show up in court Friday,
yes, sir.
April the 5th at 8:30. Don't go back to the Nugget. That's just good advice. Don't go back to the Nugget.
Wait. Step to your right to the T. When that green light comes on, son,